Hello and welcome to another Epic 7 video. Honestly, this one isn't going to be as happy of an episode. Really, I don't even want to call it an episode. So as you can see, I have all of episode 1 and episode 2 open. So ever since Ellie Ghost came out, I was really excited that, hey, finally, a new event that's not whatever these are. And as you can see, I cannot play this. I cannot play this. And I especially cannot play this. So you're probably wondering, hey, why don't you just, I don't know, play through the story, and then you can play through these. Well, as you can see, or at least, I don't know how to show you this, but like, my account is very old. I've already played literally every event of these. I've read all of them, okay? Like, even the episode 4 characters, I already have every one of these except Yulha, Sharoon, and Tai Hu. So like, I already have the heroes. I'm doing my stuff, right? And the game is just not allowing me to play them. And again, you can say, hey, play the story. You're the lore dude. But I read the story on like other channels, episode 3 and 4. And I just want to say I'm disappointed. Like after episode 2, the story kind of falls off, and I'll be honest with you, playing, or at least playing against these bosses is very not my thing, so it's difficult. It's difficult to motivate myself in this situation. Now, in my previous video that I recorded, which you will never see because the audio is so scuffed, I I first picked Kisei. And it still worked, so I guess we're gonna first pick Kisei from now on. Oh boy, I see Lilius. Can't wait to lose the speed test battle. Anyways. Doom Bunny angle. Right, so I don't want to drag out this video. I'm probably just gonna play 2 games. Unless unless my internet does this. Oh boy, Zahak, see Lilius. Oh no. What are we playing, man? Let's go. Doom Bunny. Is it too early for Kayron? If I see, this is the problem. If I go Kayron, I have to ban the Lilius. It's too early to go anti-cleave, in my opinion. Let's go Caesarea. So here's my reasoning for Caesarea. If I'm gonna speed test with Kisei, right? Again, if I'm picking Kayron or if I'm picking BBK, I'm always banning the Lilius. Oh no, he's speed testing. Okay, hold on. This oh boy, this is calling for some drastic measures here. What do you do in this situation? Arby's pretty nice.
All I can give you
and BBK.
No one can escape.
So realistically, if he bans one of my last 2 picks, it's gonna be a speed battle for sure. In that case, banning Ron is the best idea. We already saw the Spire Witch coming, by the way. Yeah, I think banning Ron is the correct play, unless... But see, Lilius, he first picked her, so I don't know, like, who is he more confident with, Zahak or Ron? Logically speaking, Ron should have the most speed. Okay, oh boy, this is gonna be rough, isn't it? Banning Ida might have been the correct play because... What the hell is this? Anyways, banning Ida might have been the best play there, purely because it prevents soul burning.
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear. I'll make you taste despair.
So in the last video that I recorded, I was really thinking about apologizing. For what exactly? I have no idea. Really, this channel was made for my entertainment, right? And I hate to leave my viewers this dry spell of no real tangible content. But I'm using the but card. But I think he wins here, no? He just soul burns a Briar Witch and GG. Yeah, but like, hear me out.
Is it my turn?
Okay, in order to play the game in this amazing university that I'm at, I need to use a VPN. So already unstable. Maybe you might have noticed in the drafting phase that the timer wasn't really moving, so, or counting down, if you will. So that's one thing. Another thing is that the game itself isn't even trying to let me play. Like, look at Eligos' event again, as you can make the fair argument, hey, just clear the story, bro. It's just a story. You're right, but why is every boss so damn annoying, man? I don't know, I got bored really quickly of the, hey, just defense break the boss and then use Surmia S2, S3. It gets very repetitive very quickly. Also, before we go into the next battle, are we just gonna, oh, we're stuck. Okay, got it. Thank you, Epic 7. You amazing game. This is literally direct proof of how much suffering I go through just to play this game. Anyways, Abyss. Can we talk about Abyss? It's just such a boring. It's so boring. Like, to clear it, you need very specific units, and yeah, that's the only content Epic 7 is updating. And then when they do add like new labyrinth, every new labyrinth, how do I explain this? Can I even say every new labyrinth? No. They updated Hell Raid, made it into Nightmare, and they updated the Episode 2 Labyrinth, which I have yet to read anything about the Episode 2 Labyrinth. But that's the thing, Labyrinth is so annoying. Abyss is so annoying. And I just don't feel good playing those pieces of content. Even Automaton Tower, which on release wasn't that bad, but like, it got repetitive so quickly, and I don't know, I just got bored of it. And Hunt is the same story. I really hate it whenever a new player comes to the game and all you can tell them is spam Hunt, especially during Hunt buff. That's just sad. I don't know, man. Like, in terms of tangible content, really, what does this game do every week? Does it release a new soundtrack? No. Does it release new backgrounds? Not really. Like, the balancing isn't great either. Like, you know, so many RNG elements. A very esports ready game. You know, just the fact you can just have a lot of gear and it can roll badly. Oh boy, even spamming Hunt doesn't guarantee any rewards. And that's the annoying part. What else is there? Really, there are so many things to criticize about this game. The fact Game of Princes and Blood and Roses are considered one of the best, if not the best events of this game, including Lord of Summer, of course. The fact those three events are considered the best, I don't know about you, Chief, but objectively that's not good. You can argue that, wait, okay, never mind. Why is the chat updating when I myself am just stuck in this screen? Anyways, back to my previous talk, which is, objectively speaking, those stories are bad. Not much effort is put into them. Again, Game of Prince's biggest plot twist is Cowric loves his sister. That is all. That is the biggest twist they can come up with. In terms of lore, they always keep butchering it. As I said, episode 2 does episode 1 dirty, episode 3 does episode 2 dirty, so on and so forth. It just doesn't stop. Every new content, or at least story-wise, it just has to use 1, insane plot armor, or 2, it has to, for some reason, just invalidate something that came before it, or just open a new plot hole. And don't get me wrong, I really love unanswered questions, because that's what's keeping us, wondering what's happening, what's this, what's that. But just, this game doesn't know how to deliver its lore. It's just one of the worst lore-written stories. Like, again, a deeper dive, sure, maybe the lore is interesting, but the game just doesn't do anything about it. And the fact I'm even bothering just to talk about it should show you how much I care about this game. Like, I've put so much time, but I swear to you, aside of my ISPA event, and aside of, I don't know, not even Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist felt like a filler collab. There were only 3. There was just one new minigame that you play 2 times, which it's a boring minigame. It doesn't really need a brain to play. There were 3 new illustrations, but come on, illustrations are illustrations. They're not anything special. You can always check them later. You can always do this, do that. Point is, rarely does an illustration kind of matter. Which, isn't this game labeled play the animation? I'm not seeing any animations, bro. It's always, I know, S3 animations are cool and all, but factually speaking, what about this game screams play the animation? In episode 1, we had a few cutscenes here and there. We had some drawings, kind of like light novels and stuff. I really liked Mort in episode 3, but that's the thing. The more you go into this game, the more the content feels rushed. There's a lack of animations. By animations, by the way, I mean in-story cutscenes. I don't mean the character animations, which even then, let's talk about the animations cutscenes. I mean, character animations. So, Arbiter Vildred, Moonlight 5-star, am I right? Recycles literally every animation from Vildred, both S1, S2. Actually, the only thing he doesn't recycle is the S3, which, funny enough, is the case with almost, if not all, Moonlight 5-star units. So even then, when they release a new Moonlight, let's use Bellona for example. Beautiful S3, but that's it. The S1 and S2. My apologies, I'm feeling something in my throat. Anyways, let's continue. Bellona S1 and S2. They have the same exact animations as Seaside Bellona and Earth Bellona, which to some people might not bother them. To me, it doesn't bother me, but like, the fact they take so long to release new characters, despite the fact that they literally recycle over half the animations, which even then, the in-game models, they have the same exact movement. Look at Captain Pirate Flan, and then look at Ice Flan. I swear to you, they still have the same movement, and rarely do the clothes feel like they've been altered too much. Again, a lot of these assets are just reused over and over, and I don't know, there is a lack of content. Realistically, when they released Eligos' event, what did they do? They don't voice in new lines, so it's not like they're paying voice actors to do anything impressive. And when they released Commander Pavel, DDR, Zeo, and someone else, point is, any release that came after Sylvan Sage Vivian had very scuffed voice lines. Even the Aravi skin, you can go from a very silent game and then she's just shouting in your ear. Another example, my bad, is Astromancer Elena. Astromancer, on release, bad, horrible unit. Banner ends, boom, they give her a buff. DDR, during the banner, they gave him an emergency buff, and they nerfed Crimson Seed for him, which, again, it's kind of crazy, but like, nowadays they're trying to guarantee that the Moonlight 5 will become useful immediately after release, and that's what's pissing me off. This game is balanced around the most difficult to find units, Moonlight 5 stars, and even then, the Moonlight 5 stars, it costs so much to pity them, and that's what I'm saying. It takes a long time to pity them, and it takes it takes a lot of money to summon them, and even then, they still recycle animations there. So it's like, what new content does this game give you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Trying to make lore videos, I keep looking around, and every time I find something to talk about, it always takes me like 15 minutes to think. Not really to think, just to search the topic that I'm trying to convey to you, the watcher, the viewer, and I'm just like, hey, there's not enough content in this thing. I would have to stretch out the video if I want to, at least make it tangible, make it so like, oh, we start here and that's the end point. The answer is no. If you look at my Iseria Oath video, that video is very basic. There's just not much content to look at. And Iseria is one of the oldest, if not the oldest character out there. And I'm just like, man. I don't know. I just hate leaving my channel in a state where 1 week has passed and I uploaded nothing. And again, if I apologize, then my channel kind of loses its point. I'm just, I don't know how to convey this without sounding weird, but again, this channel existed for my entertainment, and if I apologize that I'm not entertaining you, or at least not keeping you constantly updated, then really, what is this channel for? It's just weighing on my mind. That's it. And notice how I'm still stuck on this screen. I could probably leave this screen if I reset, but sure. I guess we end the video here. I apologize if I ranted in your ear. The Epic 7 meta definitely isn't nice to the units I've built. So, I don't know. I haven't been that active either. Let's say I try something fun like Triple Iseria. Sure, this meta is more diverse than ever, but it's really not. I mean, really? Like, back then you could try some off-meta. Sure, the meta breaks the off-meta, which is what makes meta meta, but like in more diverse metas, in like wider pools of units, try using either. I dare you. Like, you just can't. Unless you can get him to 300 speed, which, notice, speed is king in this game. Oh, I can't wait to get 30,000 Wyvern Fangs, and the highest speed I have to show for it is 17. Amazing game balance, by the way. Right, try using either. I dare you. You'll play against Zeo, Ron, Lua, whatever is the popular speed tester at the time. Even Pyrrha screws you over. Really, so many things can screw you over in this game. And yeah, thank you for watching. I don't even want to say if you enjoyed. I just ranted, and even then, the gameplay that was on screen wasn't even that impressive. I just lost immediately. Bye-bye.